Dinosaurs, Mass Extinction, and Descendants. What monstrous beast roamed the earth before mankind? What wiped out these creatures? And what do we have left? This is the famous Tyrannosaurus rex. Its name means Tyrant Lizard King. It is a theropod that could grow up to 40 feet long and weigh 5 to 7 tons. A theropod is a dinosaur with 3 toes, a long tail, and a great sense of smell. As you can see, he must have had a pretty great sense of smell with the size of those nostrils. His jaws were bigger than his arms at 4 feet long with teeth from really small to 9 inches. It mainly lived in the forests of North America and Mongolia, where it could easily find its prey, herbivores. A herbivore is an animal that only eats plants. This is a picture of the Stegosaurus. This monster was 26 to 30 feet long, 9 feet high, and weighed almost 4 tons. Its head had a toothless beak that it carried 3 feet off the ground. In addition, Stegosaurus had 17 bony plates. Scientists are not quite sure what the purpose was for these plates. They think that they may have been for attracting sunlight to keep the animal warm, or for mating, or just to make themselves look bigger in the eyes in danger. This dinosaur was an herbivore and lived during the Jurassic time period 140 to 156 million years ago. Utahraptor. Utahraptor was a theropod just like Tyrannosaurus rex. It was 16 to 23 feet long and weighed about 1 ton. It had 3 fingers on each arm, each equipped with a major curved claw. It was a bipedal, which means it walked on 2 legs. It had 4 toes on each leg as well. The second toe on both feet had a 9 to 15-inch toe claw. It had large, keen eyes and hunted in packs, attacking very large animals in groups. Utahraptor lived during the Cretaceous period about 125 million years ago. Diplodocus. Diplodocus was a long-necked, whip-tailed giant, measuring about 90 feet long, making it one of the largest creatures to ever walk the earth. But why was Diplodocus's neck so long? Diplodocus's neck was hung close to the ground, so it couldn't be for grabbing higher leaves. Scientists think that Diplodocus's neck was so long so it could snag the leaves on the trees that were deeper into the forest, where it could not venture because of its size. But why did Diplodocus have such a long tail? Scientists think it was to balance the weight of the neck and to whip any predators. Diplodocus was a lightly built dinosaur and only weighed 10 to 20 tons, which was very surprising for its size. Diplodocus was an herbivore, so he swallowed stones to help digest the tough plant material. It had blunt teeth, very useful for stripping leaves off the trees. Diplodocus usually traveled in herds, moving on when the food became less plentiful. Each Diplodocus lived about 100 years or so during the Jurassic period, from 145 to 155 million years ago. Their skeletons are now found in the Rocky Mountains in western USA, including Colorado, Montana, Utah, and Wyoming. Mass extinction. What possibly could have wiped out all these monstrous creatures? Meteorites? Volcanoes? Aliens? We don't know, but whatever it was, it didn't harm some animals. What saved these creatures? What is the answer to this mystery that surrounds 65 million years ago? The most common theory is that a large asteroid struck Chicxulub in Mexico, forming a 240-kilometer wide crater resulting in atmospheric debris blocking out the sun, creating a widespread winter, which killed plants, then plant eaters, then finally meat eaters in a chain effect. Those dismissing the theory claim that smaller reptiles like turtles, alligators, and crocodiles would also have been harmed. Others suggest that a freshwater, aquatic lifestyle reduced the threat. There are also arguments that the crater simply wasn't large enough to have caused such a devastation. Either way, the crater-like shape of the area, the layer rich in iridium, a rare mineral found in asteroids, and the age of the rocks all lend weight to the theory. Tens of thousands of years of lava flow from the Deccan Traps, a volcanic region in Mumbai in present-day India, may have spewed poisonous levels of sulfur and carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and caused the mass extinctions through the resulting of global warming and ocean acidification. Ice ages have occurred throughout Earth's history, with the last one ending about 10,000 years ago. Could this be what happened? A very severe ice age could have altered climates and froze waters to the extent that dinosaurs were unable to thrive in the conditions and slowly just died out. This theory has been largely discarded for one simple reason. Scientists have not found any evidence of an ice age occurring during the life of the dinosaurs. Climate change could have come about because Earth somehow tilted about 23.5 degrees about 65 million years ago. But what could have caused that? An asteroid impact? Debris from a passing comet? Scientists have yet to answer this question with a definite answer. Where are the dinosaurs now? And are they completely extinct? Or are the relatives of these prehistoric monsters still living around us today? Who is the relative of these dinosaurs? Is it the deadly alligator or the agile bird? The descendant of the great Tyrannosaurus rex? A bird. What about Diplodocus? Stegosaurus? Utahraptor? Birds. They might not seem very deadly. They don't even have teeth. But yes, Tyrannosaurus rex is related to that crow you see pecking around at the park. Or the duck you see, floating in lakes and ponds, or sometimes even in your swimming pool. They may seem harmless, but next time you see a bird, think about how it's related to the monsters of prehistoric times. Many scientists think birds are dinosaurs. Certainly, it appears that birds are descended from the small, meat-eating dinosaurs, but are the birds the living dinosaurs, or their closest living relative? Dinosaurs were like birds in having hollow bones. Dinosaurs walked upright and have very similar skulls to birds. Some of the smaller dinosaurs, meat-eaters, have bodies and arms not unlike a bird's. The first bird, Archaeopteryx, looks nearly identical to the small meat-eating Compsognathus, except it has feathers. Thank you for watching. I hoped you learned something.